Luis Romero live here on Wright Road in Henry County, where the sheriff's office says, and Henry County Sheriff Wayne Davis says, that there has been an officer-involved shooting. We understand that the investigation is going to be turned over to Virginia State Police. According to Sheriff Wayne Davis, as the United States Marshal Service attempted to serve a warrant. I apologize, getting phone calls right now. As the sheriff's office attempted to serve a warrant on an individual that's wanted in Henry County, he produced a firearm and was shot by law enforcement officers. That's again according to Sheriff Wayne Davis. The sheriff said that the suspect, of course, had injuries and was transported to a medical facility for those injuries. The sheriff did emphasize that thankfully no law enforcement officer was injured in this incident. Again, it's going to be turned over to Virginia State Police. A lot of information still unknown, but that is what we know so far. Again, this is an officer-involved shooting with an individual going to the hospital after receiving injuries. He produced a firearm while he was being arrested by law enforcement officers. And again, the Martinsville Police Department, the Henry County Sheriff's Office, and members of the United States Marshal Service were trying to arrest an individual that's wanted to serve a warrant. And again, that individual pulled out a firearm and was shot by law enforcement officers. Again, as I mentioned to you, Sheriff Wayne Davis did emphasize that no law enforcement officer was injured in this incident, and there was not a lot more information that he could provide, and that is because, again, the information is developing. This is a breaking news story here, but also the Virginia State Police is going to be conducting the investigation from this point forward. The sheriff did also say that there's going to be a press conference later today. We'll try to attend that if we can, but if not, head on over to romeroreport.com, where we have the information we've shared so far, and we'll post any additional information that we learned from the press conference. Again, folks, this is Wright Road in Henry County, and they're investigating this incident as we speak. They're waiting for the Virginia State Police to get here, and then they'll start their investigation here. We still have members of the sheriff's office here on scene. I'm going to give you one quick more roundup, and again, I encourage you to head on over to romeroreport.com for the information that I've shared. The Henry County Sheriff Wayne Davis says that as his officers, along with the Martinsville Police Department and members of the United States Marshal Service, were responding to serve a warrant on a wanted individual from Henry County. The individual produced a firearm while he was being arrested, and he was shot by law enforcement officers, and again, he has been transported for those injuries. The sheriff again emphasized there is no officers that were injured, and Virginia State Police will be conducting the investigation moving forward. Again, romeroreport.com for additional information on this developing and breaking news story. Reporting in Henry County for romeroreport.com, I'm Luis Romero.